Hello, baby. Hello, nasty. Hello there. Hello. I say hello. Hello, friend. Well, hello, little girl. Hello, my treacherous friends. Hello, operator. The beginning of everything. Welcome back, my friends. It's showtime.
That's right. It's episode 75 of the Brink of Sanity. Got Alex here.
75?
And Mark.
Hey.
How's it going, everybody?
Good. How you guys? Let's all talk at once.
It's been a 1 week hiatus for the show. Prepping for this awesome, gigantic show right here.
Woo!
If you want to call in, the live number is something. 631-676-1181. And we're going to start off by saying vote on Podcast Alley because we're in the top 10 until a few hours ago.
I voted.
I voted 3 times.
Well, I appreciate that. If anybody who works at Podcast Alley is listening, he only voted once because that's the legal thing to do. We need about 7 more votes to get back in the top 10. So do it up, folks. BrinkofSanityShow.com BrinkofSanityShow.com, and then there's a vote link.
Did you like my comments?
I did. Alex is not happy with me right now.
What were the comments?
Well, I can't believe that happened. Is that one?
Yeah, basically that was, just repeated the same. I can't believe that happened.
Well,
and I will move closer now so you don't have to.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, we went to Atlantic City this weekend, and
awesome.
It was awesome. The first 2 days were Alex's doomsday scenario. All he wanted to do was go to the beach, and all it did is rain for 48 straight hours.
Yeah.
But we finally got a beach day in there.
We did. I guess I'll explain a little bit. We finally get to the beach after having these ginormous sub sandwiches from White House.
Yeah, can we just focus on these sandwiches for a little bit? Because
please,
were the greatest sandwiches I have ever had. If you want to see the sandwiches, go to the forums, brinkofsanityshow.com/forum. There's an Atlantic City link here.
So they didn't do a disservice to the name White House?
They did not. It was the most amazing sandwiches. They were over 5 pounds.
5 pounds?
Of meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just amazing.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they're about 2.5 feet long. What did we count? Over 40 slices of meat and
then cheese.
8 slices of cheese.
Are you deep throwing that sub?
It was probably one of the happiest moments ever.
I was not there. Can I guess the price of one of these 8-foot long subs?
Yeah, sure.
I'm guessing $10.
No, it was more.
Close.
Yeah, close though.
15?
13.
Not bad.
Not bad considering it weighed over 5 pounds and you get like 3 meals out of it.
Yeah, totally 3 meals.
3 meals of like being stuffed.
And oh my God.
Yeah.
Can't eat anymore.
If you're listening in Ethiopia, they're kidding.
This is why people hate America. Because we can buy 5.5 pound sandwiches and just gorge.
But at least we saved it and ate it for later. We could have been like, I'm stuffed, just throw it away or something. But
that is true.
Was it a good sub though? Was the actual
so good?
It was very. It was. We had the special, which is basically it's like ham, salami, some other kind of salami, and then provolone cheese, and then they put on these hot pepper relish.
Yeah,
and lettuce, and
some oil,
right? And vinegar. Yeah,
oil and vinegar.
Oh my God, just amazing. Very, very tasty.
And I got the chicken cheesesteak.
Oh. Did they make it in an assembly line like Subway?
Mm-mm.
No. One guy per sandwich. And they took their time.
He's with you the whole way.
Yeah. He's with you for the whole journey. And it took him 6 minutes to assemble this thing? It was a lengthy process. Then he's trying to cram all the meat into the bread. It was a beautiful thing. It was really great.
Yeah, one dude that served me or somebody, he's been there since 1958.
Yeah, he was in for the long haul.
Yeah.
Do they ever let him go, or is he like?
I think he sleeps in the locker. He assembles the meats overnight.
Yes.
With a sub like that, do you get the chips and the cookie, or
no? You don't get anything.
Nor would you want it.
Did you take that shot from space?
Yeah, we got a little. Hubble, little Hubble telescope
going on.
As you can see, you can still see the sandwiches from 50 feet in the air.
Yeah,
it's pretty big sandwiches.
Yes.
Oh, anyway, we have stories too. Not just about food.
Not about the food. Well, so we finally got the subs, ate as much as we could, and then finally the sun decided to show up. And so we go, because I was all about the beach, so we go to the beach, and I brought some games and stuff, ladder ball and little fake horseshoes and stuff, and then Jay brought his football.
Vortex
Nerf football.
For those of you who don't know, that's like the little football with the wings at the end that whistles.
It kind of makes you feel like Peyton Manning.
Yeah. You could throw it like 100 yards. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, you could throw it very far, and you can actually overthrow the person you're trying to throw the ball to.
Can you? I wasn't aware of that.
Yes, you can, Jay. Funny that you should ask that.
Wait, did you kill an old person? Because
no, worse.
I mean, I know it's legal in Atlantic City, but like,
yeah, no, it was a little worse.
We get there, and I find a prime spot next to some ladies. Now, to Jay's credit, I did not make a move, but I swear that I was going to, and I was about to.
We were near them for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours.
Are they age-wise? Are they like?
Yes, they're
good to go.
Yeah,
19.
No. They were probably 23, 26, 27, something like that.
Yeah.
But as
18.
I'm walking up and I'm unpacking, I see one of the girls like lifting her, holding her boob in her hand and then holding her friend's boob. And I was like, yes, we've got to sit here. This is the spot. This is definitely the spot.
I really like when girls hold their boobs in public.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I encourage doing that more often, actually.
I kind of think that should replace the slapping 5 for girls.
Yeah, the boob comparison.
Yeah.
The hand weighing.
A little shuffle up, a little.
Yeah.
But so, long story short, they were throwing the ball, and these women were sleeping. And lo and behold, Jay's pass to Emil sails way over him, slams into this woman's stomach. Ooh. Now, does Jay rush over to say how sorry he was?
Wait, first of all,
you're not gonna keep me in suspense. Is the football okay?
Wait, first of all, I was duped. All right, we were throwing it from the beach toward the water, back and forth, and then the doc goes directly between me and the girls and says, "Go along." Now, I've been throwing it for, 10, 15 minutes or so. I'm in the mode where, I'm throwing at a certain distance. The dock goes like half distance, so I overthrew it a little bit.
I know you can throw these things like 50 feet. It's like that's the distance.
No, you can throw way longer than
whatever.
Yeah, it's like 50 yards. So, yeah, I mean, I'm wailing it the whole time. So then the dock is, like 30 feet away, so I throw it lighter than I was, but went way over his head. And let me just say, it was about the longest 10 seconds of my life. Because the second I let it go, I see where it's going. And I know it's not going to the dock.
I've got an important question.
Yeah.
Did you say heads up?
I did.
Oh,
I did.
Then that's cool.
I said, I was like panicking. I was like, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up. Like they were sleeping, so they didn't hear it.
If you said that, then it's totally like, it's not really your fault anymore.
Right. Their heads were not up.
Yeah, I mean...
No, they weren't.
It's not their... I mean, it's their fault for falling asleep on a beach.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Especially near a bunch of guys playing Vortex. Vortex is a man's game.
If they didn't want to be in the game, they wouldn't be at the fucking beach.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Seriously.
So 10 seconds later, I hear... And I was like, oh.
But to Jay's credit, I did not notice until they were packing up to leave. I'm like, oh, that's strange. And then I talked to Jay. What?
Wait, there was no reaction initially from them? Like, what happened when she gets hit in the stomach?
Yeah.
I imagine it didn't hurt that much. She's a pretty light football.
No, I'm going to assume it hurt a lot, actually.
Oh, so she's like...
She was mad.
Oh, they were pissed. They were very pissed, yeah.
So what's the... so it happens. Tell me what exactly happens.
All right. I'm already like yelling, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, I'm so sorry. And like the two of them look at me and one of them like flings it kind of toward me. So all right, that was better than her breaking it in half. And then the third one goes, who did it? And then the other one goes, that one. And I was like, oh, I'm that one now.
Oh.
And so I said, I'm really sorry, while the doc was turning his back to them and kind of half pointing at me. And I was like, thank you. Thank you for doing that.
On a side note, I think during the elections, McCain called Obama that one. So maybe she was just like being hip and referring to the elections when she called you that one.
That one.
That's true. That's true. It's kind of like a shout out. Yeah.
You're like, I watched that debate also. Good one. We should get a drink.
Yeah,
we should.
Maybe.
So they get angry, and then you guys interact with them. Did you apologize?
No, I mean, I yelled sorry like 4 times from a safe distance because I was really kind of thinking they might be in swinging mode.
Later on, when you guys went out the drinks with them, what happened?
There were. But the thing is, I didn't even notice until after the fact, until they were leaving. And
really? You were just about to talk to them, but you didn't notice them getting injured and then leaving?
I didn't.
Your story doesn't really add up. There's some holes in your going to talk to them storyline.
My liquid courage wasn't yet drunk.
Right. Well, you got to bring more than 2 beers to the beach to...
Damn it! I said, should we stop by the liquor store on the way?
And I said yes.
You should have been like, okay, Jay, throw it again. This time I'll pick it up off her stomach.
Yeah.
But that was, after that was done, we did have fun, though, playing the games and stuff. And
I have a question. Of the 3 girls,
yeah.
Did you hit the ugliest one or the cutest one?
You hit the blonde one, didn't you?
No. I hit the, I guess the ugliest one, but they were all kind of cute.
So...
The one who wasn't wearing a bikini.
Right.
Wait, what was she wearing?
She was the one who was doing the boob lifting.
I know.
Wait, what is she wearing if she's not wearing a bikini?
A one piece.
She's a little heavier.
She has to be.
But not... I wouldn't say she's fat.
Right.
Well, I mean, she's wearing a one piece. She can't be like...
She's not Jessica Alba, no.
She's either a world-class swimmer or a fat girl. There's no, like... They don't make one pieces for anyone else.
Yeah, I guess she was the fat girl then. Kind of good to go, though.
But damn, yeah. Anyway, moving on. But the rest of the weekend, it was okay. Joel won some money.
So how'd you guys kill the time when it was raining?
Casinos. Very humbling, embarrassing experience. They don't have a manual for this stuff. So...
They do, just the casinos don't show it to you.
Well, they should, because Joel and I made fools of ourselves many times throughout the outing. We wanted to play poker. And first of all, we didn't know they had separate poker rooms. So every casino we go to has like one hold'em table, and we're like, isn't this like the most popular, thing going around?
Right.
Yeah, apparently they have separate rooms just for that. By the way, does that many people play slots? I hate slots.
Oh, I think that's where they make, like... I've heard they make the majority of the money from slots.
They must. 95% of every casino is nothing but slots.
Yeah, I mean, like, it makes it easier for... The old people aren't so good with the games. They're better at getting their Social Security checks into the machines.
Yeah. But, like, you just hit the same button over and over, and it's really... I just had no fun doing that.
You know what? My sister went there with her husband. They won $10,000 in the slots.
Randy won $5,000.
But how much did you win in poker?
Negative $70.
How much did the slots suck?
I still hate them. I didn't win. I made negative $40 on the slots.
It seemed like a pretty good money-making opportunity.
I got negative 40 on the slots.
I lost at least $80 in slots.
There you go.
You know what the tables need? Like when you win at like roulette, they should have a big like a big buzzer going off.
Yeah,
that would get me more into the tables.
Yeah, I think every game needs more of that.
Yeah.
Jackpot needs no whammies. Blackjack needs no whammies. That would be awesome.
No whammies.
Mm-hmm. You get slimed at the poker tables.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. You go all in and you lose. You just get slimed. Back to the poker tables. First, we didn't know you had to sign up for a poker table at the front desk, like right outside the poker room.
You just tried to sit down at one?
Yeah, kind of.
What was the reaction when you went over? You're like, "Is this seat taken?" It
was kind of just a bunch of people staring at me and not like they're just like, "You're so ridiculous. We're not even going to talk to you. We're just going to give you dirty looks."
Be like, "Is my fly down? Can I still sit here?
Exactly.
Am I not wearing the right jacket?
Like, doing a pit check. I'm like, I don't smell. What's going on here? Fill me in."
And they seem like hardened gamblers. You know, 11 a.m. and they look like they've been up all night.
Yeah, we went early too. It was like what? It was like 11, right?
Yeah,
it was early. So then I finally say, I want a table. So then, she announces, one for, Hold'em. And the dealer raises their hand and puts it down so quick. And it's a huge room of like 100 tables. And I was supposed to see that and go over there and sit down. It was just like up, down. And so I'm just sitting there with my hands out like, where the fuck do I go? And
2 cards they put up? Was it how many card Hold'em was it?
I don't know. It was Texas Hold'em, but like when they announce like spot open, whatever dealer has a spot open just raises their hand really quick and puts it down. And you know, I didn't see it. It was really quick. So I guess they have an usher for idiots, and he walked me over to the table. So he walks me over to the table, so I sit down, and they're like, "You can't buy chips here. You have to buy chips at the chip thing."
Do you have to tip the usher?
No. Well, I didn't have any chips anyway, so he wasn't getting anything.
Was he like? You don't even know where the chips are, huh? I'm going to take you over to the chips, and you're still not going to tip me.
Right, exactly. So, like, I'm like, well, you didn't tell me that first. So I stood up. I went over to the chip thing. I'm like, well, I'm playing $1, $2 hands. So $50, right? You know, I could play 25 hands. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Do they have a limit on, like, the how much people can put in?
I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I buy $50 in chips. She's like, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know, $50 chips. Why not, right? It's $1, $2. I figure I'll go over there. So I get a stack of white chips. If anybody else has been to the poker rooms at Lexi, they're probably already laughing because they know how ridiculous this is. But I sat back down, and immediately the dealer is like, it's a $60 buy-in. She knew just from my measly stack that I didn't have enough. So I go to get up again. She's like, no, I can buy, I can do it here.
Why didn't
So
you
the
tell me that
other
earlier?
50 you couldn't do for me? But
So
10?
at this point, I'm so flustered. I'm like, I'm like awkward and nervous. I'm just like, what is going on? She's like, your initial buy has to be by the cashier. The second buy could be by me.
Was the first time you had sex similar experience? With like, no, not the buy-in, but like the similar awkwardness?
Yeah, I'm like, where do I go?
Where do I go? What do I do? Is this right? Do you like this?
Now you can have a buy-in here before you had to pay the...
Yeah, exactly. So then I'm like, what? I just threw 20 at her. I'm like, all right, give me the, and then she gives me $20 in chips. I'm like, fine. I wanted the 10 for the 60, but all right, now I get $70 in chips. I'm the only one with white chips at the whole table. Everyone else has the red chips, which is the $5 chips. And I'm looking around the table, and nobody has less than like $400 in chips. There's just stacks of red chips. And I was like, sorry, I thought this was the $1, $2 table. I didn't know I was going to be playing with people with like $1,000 to waste at the poker table.
You weren't fitting in any better at this point, right?
No, because everyone's like, oh, look at the white chip guy. This one guy had like $500 in chips, loses it within 2 hands, and just buys another $500. And I'm like, these are the kind of people that are sitting at my table. It would not
you're saying,
a good first experience.
You're saying in the poker room of the casino at 11 a.m., the guys were hardened gamblers that bet a lot of money?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Well, I figured the hardened gamblers would have been at the $5, the $10, the $20 table. I figured the $1, $2 table, there would have been at least one other scrub.
I think the scrubs come out like 10 p.m., like 9 p.m., like going out kind of time.
Right, thinking they're going to show up, during clubbing time and make a scene.
Have a couple drinks. We're going to gamble a little bit, then go out. 11 a.m., this is like Bloody Mary lunchtime. I'm going to fucking lose my rent.
Well, apparently that's what it was, because these people were on a mission. It was $1, $2, but nobody bet less than 5 or 10 before they even saw any cards. They were just, well, I don't have any white chips. Bang, bang, just throw out a bunch of reds.
Did you time how long you were sitting there for? Because I want to guess.
Okay, guess.
You had lost your money.
Oh, Joel also sat down the same time as me at a different table and had the exact same sequence of events happen.
Okay.
He bought 50, everything. Exactly.
Everything takes a little long. I say you lost your money in 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
Alex wasn't there, so you can guess.
No, you told me already.
Okay. Joel lost his money in 12 to 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I lost my money in a little over an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you win some hands?
No.
Oh.
I got literally 18 straight hands with a 7 or lower as my highest card. So then I got like a king jack suited. So I threw in my bet. Some guy raised it to 25, so I call him. Like, why not, right? Sure. The first good hand in over an hour. And another guy raises it to 50. So I'm like, well, I already threw in 25. I can't fold with 20. So I threw in the 50 and ended up losing that hand. And then the dealer's like, you want to buy back in? I'm like, hell no. And like everyone started laughing.
So you say you could stay there for a while if you fold every hand, pretty much. And then
yeah. Well, I heard we went to the wrong casino. I heard there's actual people who aren't seasoned professionals at the $1 tables at other casinos. So
the rookie room?
Yeah. So next time we go back, we'll be going to a different place for that. Because that was just a little humbling.
I will have to say that all the people I talked to who said the Borgata was it were pretty much right.
Yeah.
Because
although apparently that is also, since that's the it place, that's also the place you're supposed to play poker at because it's the hip place. So like, the people who don't know what they're doing go there too.
Oh.
We went to Trump Caesars, which don't do that.
And the Tropicana kind of scared me.
How are the ladies at the Borgata, the places?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You mean the people that work there, or just the?
I don't want to know if the people work there.
Oh, the random ladies that are there, yeah. And the clubs there, forget about it. Like we ran into 2-3 bachelorette parties,
3 at the same exact time.
One bride slapped me on the ass, and
anyone hook up?
Oh man. Almost.
Was the closest interaction you had with any girls was hitting them in the stomach with a football?
No.
That was my closest interaction.
I met this girl, Gretchen, on the dance floor. She was part of the bachelorette party.
Yeah?
But she was a little way too drunk.
How way too drunk? Like...
Well, like...
This is also like 11 p.m. too.
Yeah, so she had been partying all day or something. So, but we I don't like smokers, but she was a smoker, so I was like, fuck it, it's just whatever tonight.
I really don't like smokers.
Awful.
Can't do it.
Awful.
Can't do it.
Awful.
I mean, obviously she's hot and like fuck cares in the night, but obviously like like dating wise, I would never like.
Yeah, no, it's like I'll just lick an ashtray and throw $20 down the toilet and call it a night instead of spending an evening with you.
Yeah, but we go out of she wants to have a cigarette, so we go out into the casino and we're talking. It's pretty, she's pretty cool, whatever. But then she starts smoking and like she just like a click happens or something, and she just becomes like. Kind of staring off into space and stuff and not making any sense.
She hit that zone.
Yes.
Girls hit that zone where it's beyond anything a guy will ever get to in their life as far as alcohol.
Yeah.
Like they actually lose, they become actually like mentally retarded. Like they're
This was it.
But let's break this down. There's also the different types of reactions that women have when they get in that zone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's the complete sloppy drunk where they're falling and spilling shit, and
see, I can handle those.
They always end up on the ground, and people have to pick them up, and they got like dirt all over their hands. Those are the ones who always take their shoes off and walk barefoot around the streets and
shit. Lose their shoes.
Yeah. But then you got the criers.
Yeah.
The just at some point in the night, they're going to be sitting in a corner, bawling their eyes out for absolutely no reason.
So which one was this?
She was, I think, even in another category of just sort of almost catatonic.
The zombie drunk.
Yeah. Where like I couldn't really talk to her. She didn't want to go dance anymore, and I was like,
she just kind of wanted to stand there and sway,
or I don't even know,
or just wait. She was like waiting to hit the toilet and throw up, I guess.
I don't know, but like I was like, well then fuck it, I'm gonna go back in and dance because there was plenty of women at this club, and there's like 2 clubs in the Borgata. We went to Mix, and there's also one called Murmur, which I didn't go to, but yeah, there was. But so that was the closest. We made out a little bit on the dance floor, but that's about it.
Oh, okay. No. Before or after the catatonic state?
Before.
Did you go back for it after? Like, she's not gonna say no now.
I saw her again later in the club, and I was like, hey, and she was just like, where's my bag? I can't find my bag. I was like, yeah, that's too much drama. I'll see you later.
All right, we're done here.
You're like, listen, I robbed you. Get over it.
You're going to turn into the crier in a minute, and I'm going to have to leave.
Well, part of me says, man, should I have just said, you're staying at the Borgata? Can we go back to your room now? I mean, should I just spin that forward?
You should have done that. You might as well at that point.
Yeah.
I think your bag is up in your room.
I'll show you where your bag is.
Yeah. I got a bag for you right here. What are the other kinds of drunk?
Angry.
Oh, yeah.
Angry.
Yeah, there's the angry.
But that's one you know already. It's not going to be a random girl. Well, it can be, but it's really one you know already because they're getting angry over something that doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, random girls do that too. You accidentally bump into them, and that just destroys their entire night.
Yeah,
and they start screaming, and the angry one. There's the giggler. Everything is funny.
Awesome. Like Shannon's friend, the cackler.
Yeah. Buy me a shot. Blah, blah, blah.
I was on spring break once in Daytona. Randomly found this girl on the beach in the middle of the night. Like, we're going between bars. Whatever time, 2:33 in the morning. She had lost one of her shoes. Somehow lost her bag or been robbed, and she was crying and drunk. She fit every category, fit all these categories. She was the perfect one.
Yeah, she was like the perfect storm of and drunk
some
emotions.
Reason, the idiot in me gave her $20 for a cab ride, didn't make out with her, and was made fun of for the rest of the weekend for doing that.
And rightfully so.
Absolutely rightfully so. My friends are like, what the fuck? I'm like, I was nice. What are you, an asshole?
Oh, shit.
You should have hit her with your shoe just to show her how much shoe you have.
You want cab money? I'll give you cab money.
You should have ripped the $20 bill in half in front of her.
You want the other half?
You should have just destroyed everything she was looking for. Just piss in your shoe. I get so much shoe, I'm pissing in mine.
I should have taken a shit on her other shoe.
Oh, God damn it. That's awful.
You found one shoe, you got a shit shoe.
At least now you're barefoot. So you're not going to walk imbalanced.
Exactly. You don't want to have that awkward gait in the morning, so I evened it out for you.
Damn.
Any other good stories? What else happened in Atlantic City? Like, what else did you guys do there?
I saw a lighthouse.
A lighthouse?
The lighthouse.
Next story.
That's the whole story. I saw it.
We heard
lighthouse. Just to point out, like, lighthouses. Like, I've seen many lighthouses, and it's always like, you gotta go see the lighthouse. Why? I don't know. You just gotta go see it.
It's there.
It's there.
It's got light.
It's near the water.
It's housey.
I didn't walk up or anything. I just saw it, took a picture. That's it.
Right.
And I really should have, at my point in my life, I've seen multiple. You should only actually see one lighthouse in your life, and you should be done seeing lighthouses.
Yeah. Unless one of them has racing stripes, I guess. That's
yeah.
a little bit different, you know.
Yeah, you got to see this lighthouse. Super Mario's painted on it.
Mm-hmm. If one had wings or fins, you know, why not, right?
You can get good weed there. I'd go see it.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, the people we did end up meeting are like the tweakers on the beach. Like the guy Joel met, who's going to be his hookup and every time he's down there now.
Oh, yeah, we were playing Vortex, and this totally tweaked out guy, like, ran in front of the dock and wanted to catch every ball. And he looked like he was going to destroy the dock if he caught one and didn't let tweaker guy catch them all. It was a little weird. I kind of didn't want to be a part of that situation. I think that's when I started playing horseshoes. We had so many toys on the beach, by the way.
You guys still got a lot of toys. Like,
yeah, we did.
Horseshoes you guys had with you?
We had horseshoes. We had beanbag throwing. We had Vortex. We had the ladder ball.
I assume not real horseshoes. The reason I asked that, because those are really heavy to lug around with you.
Yeah, no.
I'm not allowed near anything that heavy. You know, and you know why, just by the Vortex story.
Anyhow, there were 3 girls. One of them's in the ambulance.
Right.
I'm sorry. I gave you a heads up.
Like a half hour later, Alex is like, where did the girls go? I'm like, well, I injured one of them. And the other 2 kind of hate me forever. So they kind of left.
So anyhow, it turns out she was pregnant.
But, you know, she was wondering how she was going to pay for that abortion. And then,
yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. Rewind. We did not say that. We broke the record for hearing tonight's going to be a good night for the most times in 3 days.
Wait, what?
By Black Eyed Peas. Yeah.
I didn't catch what you just said.
Tonight's gonna be.
Oh, tonight the song.
Yeah, we heard it more times than humanly possible. I thought in 3 days, probably 187 times.
I missed the song. I missed the name of the. I really didn't realize you were saying the name of a song. Mm-hmm. I was trying to follow your sentence and put it together. And tonight's gonna be a good night. We heard the most, and I had no idea what you said.
Gotcha. All right.
It was the second time that I understood what he was talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now it makes complete sense.
Yeah, they were playing it in every single booth on the whole boardwalk.
Yep.
And they were playing it on a station that plays it every 20 minutes.
Do you think the Black Eyed Peas, anytime they write a song, they're ever like, you know what? Maybe this song shouldn't be the one that gets played all the time, like exploited in clubs. We should write one that's just like for the real, true music fans.
That was a good one. They're more like, I got a sound, and we could make a song. Bang, boom, ping. I wrote a song. Put a bass beat behind it.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's all their songs. They got ding-a-ling-ling, bang, boom, pow, bullshit, bump, click. That's their whole new album. Bullshit, bump, click.
I mean, if
that's not on there, we're gonna record that one.
They go into like the record office. Like they're like, our new song. This is our new song. The lyrics are, "We're gonna party. It's cool. Yeah." That's the entire lyrics. Yeah, we're gonna put a bass beat behind it. It'll be awesome.
Right.
It'll be number one in a week.
Listen, I got our new lyric. Don't let it stop. Body rock. Sold. Book it. You know what? Let's not even get into the recording studio. A little mini recorder right here. Got it on there. We're done.
I'm gonna cover Billie Jean. I'm gonna put a bass beat and keep the lyrics.
Yeah. I kind of just push play on the CD player, but I'll go periodically, and then it'll be our song.
Michael's in the news lately. He needs to be covered.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a tribute.
Yeah.
We'll add one extra drum beat per bar.
We'll call the tribute album "We Need More Money."
I hate those guys. Can you suck anymore? I don't think so.
Is it weird that when you die, people forget every bad thing you did in your life?
Yeah, it's like, it didn't matter that you looked like an alien woman or that you slept with kids. Or
I mean, Michael Jackson, great guy. Whatever, you slept with kids, whatever. Ted Kennedy, you're a saint. So you let woman die in your car.
Yeah, exactly. It is kind of weird how short-term memory people have. For those of you who don't remember, Michael Jackson fucked little boys.
Really?
Yeah, I know. And
his cock in little boy's mouth?
Among other things.
Allegedly?
Yes. Allegedly.
You can't say it really happened because you don't know. It's defamation. Allegedly, anything could have happened.
It's not like he's going to sue me now.
It's true.
He's worm food.
Yeah.
Although he was murdered, which is a shocking revelation.
It's usually like he was murdered, comes out right away, not like a month and a half or 2 months later. He was murdered.
And you know what? Nobody made a big deal about that.
No one's been arrested or anything yet.
But nobody even talks about it. Like, everyone was like, oh my God, he died. And then they find out he got murdered, and nobody said shit. I heard about it like 3 days later by accident.
I haven't even heard. I heard that the doctor caused it, but that it's actually been labeled a homicide?
Well, because he gave him anesthesics. I can't say that word right.
Anastophics.
Yeah, anastophics. He gave him anastophics. And I don't think he legally even give that to him.
Oh.
Right. Plus, you don't prescribe somebody like 40 Ambien in one night.
But it was accidental. It was not intentional homicide.
Right. I think it was probably manslaughter.
That's what that's what it's going to come out to in court.
Yeah.
We don't know that was actually the case. I don't see how you can give somebody that much and like not think he's going to die.
What are you guys doing for Labor Day weekend? Anything?
Dad's birthday.
That's right.
Gonna go to Long Island.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Exciting.
I'm going to LA.
I'll be back Sunday, and I'll probably cook up meat.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. We're going to go to one of my wife's friends, their place out in Jersey, to go swimming in their pool.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That'll be a nice day.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going, I just got married, and we're going to go see the...
Congratulations.
Thank you. The pictures from the wedding are at her mom's place. So Sunday we're going to go see the pictures.
A viewing.
Yeah. Pretty crazy married life, huh?
Yeah, you got to tone it down a little bit.
We are living on the edge. We are like Pam and Tommy Lee.
Intervention coming next week.
Really?
I'm like Pam.
But no video escapades, yes?
No.
Okay.
That's part of the viewing.
Yeah.
It's really hard to coerce people into doing that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard when you're coercing, not as hard because you're actually like forcing them to do it.
Is that what coercing means? I meant convince. Stop looking at me. What are you doing this weekend?
What am I doing this week? All right, well, tomorrow.
Hey guys, I coerced my girlfriend having sex with me this weekend. You coerced your girlfriend?
You go.
Wait, Convince. That's the word I want to use.
The one time I try and use a big word, it blows up in my face.
So what are you doing this weekend?
I am
2 syllables.
Tomorrow, I'm going to go watch the Mets play because the Cubs are in town. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll probably go to the beach both of those days. I might go take a surfing lesson, I think. Just like a half day or something.
Where the hell are you going to do that in New York?
Long Beach.
On like our 6-inch waves?
Yeah, it's not going to be...
more like a boogie boarding lesson?
Well, I need to learn first.
Gotcha.
Have you ever gone before?
No.
I've gone once. I wasn't good.
No?
No, I fell a lot and didn't really...
I'm going to guess that it looks really hard, but it's twice as hard as it looks. That's my guess.
I'm going to see. I've tried on a short board in San Diego and failed miserably a whole day. I'm going to try a longboard and take a lesson and see what happens.
I'm kind of hoping there's one thing in my life I haven't tried yet that I'm going to try the first time and be like a natural. You're like, wow, Mark, you are amazing at that. I was hoping it'd be surfing. It wasn't.
No.
But maybe it'll be something else. I don't know what it'll be.
I went surfing on a raft on a lazy river, and I was awesome. I rocked that lazy river for like 5 miles.
You stood up?
Yeah.
So you made a lazy river.
Wasn't even
river?
wearing my floaties. Yeah. I know. I know you're awe-stricken.
Your flippy floppies? You wearing your flippy floppies?
I was wearing those, yeah. I mean, if I fall in the water, I got to have some sort of, speed to the shore, because it was 2.5 feet deep. You could drown in that shit.
Are you a Met fan?
I am not a Met fan. I'm a Cubs fan. That's the only reason I'm going.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Man, the Mets fucking are awful.
Yeah. I just haven't been to Citi Field, and I thought I should go just to see what it's like. Plus, I want to see the Cubs, so.
I haven't been to Citi Field.
I'm going to the Mets. I'm going to see them on next Wednesday.
Yeah?
I feel it's the same thing as basically me sitting there and cutting myself in my room. Like it's
Yeah! God!
Great! The Mets are playing today.
That's awesome. It's the lemon juice.
Oh, they have a lead. They're going to lose anyhow. Fuck!
Well, it's almost like seeing a freak show with all the steroid heads now. See the guy with the big head and...
Yeah, but for the Mets, they're all on the disabled list. They don't even have those guys playing.
They don't have the back acne guy.
They need to get the steroid guys.
The back acne.
That's what steroids does.
I mean, as a baseball fan,
Backney.
I'm against steroids for every other team.
Maybe you guys should start it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about baseball to participate. Don't know anything about baseball, actually. Except that everyone's on steroids and there's a lot of fat people.
I mean, like, watching the Mets is like watching the Knicks if...
That's enough. That's enough, yeah. I get it now. I know the Mets. It's really miserable being a sports fan when your team sucks for about 15 straight years. Not really fun.
Have the Knicks been that bad for 15 years, or...?
No, Islanders have, who I'm also a fan of. Knicks have been bad for 8.
Oh, are Islanders officially a sports team now?
Yeah, I think they have about 6 more months of being miserable before they're thrown into the women's league.
Because I feel like it's kind of in sports, in New York sports, it's if you're a Met fan or a Yankee fan, you have to hate the other team. Mm-hmm. If you're a Jet fan, you're like, the Giants win, great. If you're a Giant fan, same thing. The Jets win, that's good for them, but I don't hate. If you're a Ranger fan, the Islanders? Oh, they're in New York? I don't know.
Yeah.
Really? They're a team?
Yeah, what I like in South America, in their sports leagues, if you finish dead last, they drop you to the minors and they pick up the first place team from the minors.
They should do that.
So you could cease to exist as a team for a couple of years until you get your shit together. I think that's great.
That's really good.
I think that's really good.
Yeah.
Get a D-League team in there, until you can win a couple games.
Do they do that? They should do that in college football.
They should do that in every sport. I think it's brilliant.
But like there is it's like they have different divisions. You can easily put someone up and down.
Yeah, go down to Division 3.
And then they'd have you get to watch like the bowl championship game, and they'd have to have a game like the worst 2 teams in football.
Yep.
One of your teams is not going to be Division 1 anymore.
Yep.
Next year.
Yep.
That'd be much more fun to watch a team get humiliated.
The toilet bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
And you're like, wow, you're getting your ass kicked today, but your opponent must be good. No. They're the other worst team in the country. I guess you guys are really that bad.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a fan of that idea. I got some news stories. I don't know if you guys want to do any of those.
Yeah.
Teen lottery winner. Always good to hear somebody who Young age, wins a lot of money.
Is she hot?
Pretty cute.
Oh.
Yeah, she won.
I take back my statement.
She won $3 million.
She's cute for $3 million.
Yeah.
Is she a legal teen?
Well, she was 16 when she won, but she's 23 now.
Oh, she's got to be 18 to play you.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, that's a different person. Never mind.
So she's really had a tough life, and now she finally gets rewarded.
Right. I mean, she had to live
she
an entire.
Won when she was 16. Oh, and she had to wait until she was of age to.
No, she won and got the money when she was 16, and decided to spend all her money on coke and breast implants.
What?
And
I thought you can't even legally play at 16.
And you can't. I guess somebody could buy it for her. Or no, it's in Europe, so who knows what kind of rules they have there.
Oh, in Europe. Oh, you're allowed to fuck 16-year-olds in Europe. It's totally cool.
Right. Everything goes at 16.
She bought boobs and a bunch of coke.
Yeah, she dropped $400,000 on cocaine. She got.
Oh my God, that's really in the story. I thought you were kidding. I'm reading the story.
This is real stuff.
Holy crap!
Only the truth on this show.
Oh.
So yeah,
most of the cast disappeared to spending sprees, but she estimates she dropped $400,000 on cocaine.
And she got breast implants, and she pumped out 2 babies. So at 22 years old, she's completely broke.
So pretty much winning the lottery, worst thing that could have happened to her.
That's actually a quote right here. I wish I never won the lottery. I might as well have thrown it down the toilet. Cocaine's a nasty, evil drug.
Isn't that what they, most winners say that they,
Isn't that what most cocaine users say?
I think so, yeah.
Just flushed it down the toilet.
Winning the lottery ruined my life. I wish I had never won. Well, I wish you never won either, because I would have spent the money on much better things.
Was that just a really, drawn-out version of a Twilight Zone episode?
I think so.
Yeah, only they usually don't end Twilight Zone episodes with stitched-up boobs and tears.
It's pretty much like, I won the lottery, but in the Twilight Zone. What will happen?
I will pump out 2 babies and be broke at 22. Way to go.
So she's been in the news twice, once when she won the lottery, and the second time when she lost it all.
And now for pointing and mocking.
And how much was $4 million?
$3 million.
So after taxes, maybe $1.5 million, maybe 1.4 because Europe's taxes are high.
It's 1.4.
I don't know. I don't know if they tax the lottery as much as we do. Let's call it 1.5 just to be safe.
So 400. So that's almost a third of what she won.
And $730,000 on designer clothes. So that's almost the entire thing right there.
So 25% of the money she spent. 25% of the money she spent on cocaine,
and half the money she spent on designer clothes.
Okay, so she was like a diversified portfolio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the other 25% was on boob.
So she's mapping it out with her financial advisor. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking I'm going to spend about 25% of this money on cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe the other half of this designer clothing to show off my new boobs. Oh yes, I'm getting new boobs. Oh, I have left about $150,000. That should get me through life.
Yeah. Just to make sure, I'll pump out 2 kids because I got all this extra money to spend on them.
Does it say if she's married still or not?
It has no mention of any man in her life. Rightfully so.
Use protection. Apparently, you didn't see the part of my graph where I was spending 25% on cocaine.
Oh, we didn't allocate $5 on condoms because you spent it all on coke. We should have allocated $399,995 on coke. And what the condoms?
Yeah.
I'm a bad financial advisor. I apologize. But you do have $120,000 for 2 kids and the rest of your life. So.
Do you think she'll get her own... I guess her own reality show should have happened earlier on because the entire interesting portion of her life is already over.
It should be a 5-minute reality show. You just see her sitting in the middle of her room with no furniture with 2 crying babies clawing at her, and then somebody just walks in and goes, ha ha, and that's the entire series. And then she cries, fade to credits, gold.
It'd be pretty good.
You should be a pitch man.
I should.
Go out to the people.
Tell me you wouldn't watch that.
Could you imagine going to the networks got this great show. Girl wins, she's 16, wins the lottery, buys tons of cokes, and gets a boob job. And they're like, except for the lottery part, this happens in Hollywood every week. Have you not watched Behind the Music?
Yeah, but this episode's called Cokey Brokey.
Does she have pigtails?
She could for the show. I mean, doesn't have to be completely... Cokey Brokey.
There's not to bring up my own news article. I'm sure you have other news articles.
Yeah, do it up. I don't care.
There's a news thing. Do a quick search for Pat Buchanan.
Pat Buchanan?
Yeah, he's like a political guy.
No, I've heard of him.
too political, too long. But put
I
back
don't know how to spell
Buchanan
his name.
and put it in the search also. Put him in the news, or put Hitler in the search also.
Okay, this is getting interesting.
He wrote an
He
op-ed.
hearts Hitler?
He wrote an op-ed recently saying Hitler never really wanted war. He was pushed into war by the British. Hitler was a pretty good guy, just misunderstood. It took someone like Pat Buchanan, who must be an awful human being, to come out in defense of Hitler.
Wow. Okay. Those are interesting points of view.
You know what? Hitler didn't want to start World War II. It just kind of fell upon him.
Right, he got all the blame just because he amassed an army of millions.
Scapegoat? Can I throw that out there? Scapegoat?
Fine, if you're going to push me, I'll kill all the Jews.
You gave me an Indian burn. I was left with no options.
And now you're just going to blame it on me. Thanks a lot.
I look ugly in this. I'm going to invade Poland.
How dare you slander my name?
He actually apologized for Hitler, claiming he sought no empire or wider war with Europe. He had merely benign interests in German unification at heart.
His next op-ed, I think, is called Satan, Sweetheart?
Yeah.
Now, wasn't there also a woman recently, maybe a beauty pageant winner or somebody they said something similar. Like, people were throwing out questions to this woman. I saw
Not the one that like had the whole thing about gay marriage. That one?
The California girl?
Is that what you're talking about?
No, I saw something in AM.
She was hot.
She was hot. AM News had something about some woman who...
I thought that one should have just like taken off her top and ended gay marriage.
There you go, yeah.
She's like, we just don't have gay people anymore because you can't see my boobs.
Boobs, there you go. If you're straight, yeah. Yeah, she was ridiculous. And actually, her boob job was paid for by the California, whatever you call it, the
Beauty pageant.
beauty pageant something.
Can we stop with the boob jobs, please? They're not good.
I'm never really, tested out the merchandise.
I just think they look ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, when I'm staring at boobs, I'm like, wow, damn, they're not real. That sucks.
That's just ridiculous.
when they curve upward and
when they're
it looks
huge,
stupid.
yeah.
It looks bad.
Hey, but let me ask you, that girl at the club, were those real?
What girl? What club?
The gray shirt?
Those are real.
Really?
Yeah, those are absolutely real.
Okay. They seemed kind of firm to be.
No.
I saw a woman in Italy on the beach, topless. She had the most perfect boobs, just a fantastic set of boobs, probably fake, because she was about 150 years old. It was like she was going to drop dead, except her boobs were imperfect. It was really that's kind of freakish because they should have an age limit on them.
Yeah, they should expire.
Like, you lose your license and these boobs.
Yeah, they should just leak out.
what do you
when
think,
your body gets a certain wrinkle percentage, they should
45?
just leak out the nipple or something. No, older than
70.
45 because Gina Gershon's 45 and she's still good looking. Not that she has fake boobs. I'm just saying you could still be hot at that age. Diane Lane is still hot.
So 55?
Yeah.
Let's call it 60.
60?
Yeah.
And that year will... Every 5 years I go up, that year goes up also 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Completely true. I completely agree with that.
But no, I've never dated a girl with breast implants. I dated a girl who got breast implants removed
Really?
because she asked for a C and they put in a D. And she had a tiny frame, so it was extremely painful to the touch. So she had to get them removed. But then once they were removed, they were still sore, and then that's where I dated her. So I'm like, oh, so I get the small boobs that are too painful to touch? Awesome. That's great.
Did you get to see pictures of what these look like?
No, I didn't even get a picture of the big ones. I just
okay.
got painful, can't touch them small ones.
Well, what was she? So she was a C? And she went to
No, she was an A, I think.
She went to a D and then came back to an...
She was an A who asked for a C, but the doctor didn't listen and gave her a D, and they were too painful, so she went back down to her original size.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just get the C's then?
I don't know.
Trust. I don't know.
Because then Jay wouldn't have his bitter, stupid story. I don't know.
She just sounds like she's a lot of fun at parties.
Well, yeah.
No?
Yeah.
How about tongue ring? Anybody dated a girl with a tongue ring?
Yes. I dated like 3 in a row at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
I fucked up with a girl with a tongue ring.
Is that worth it?
I didn't... I wasn't totally impressed. It didn't really add much to the experience.
Do you think you have to have skills regardless? Or does
Well,
it just
I was told that if I didn't notice a huge improvement, then they weren't using it right.
Ah.
I don't know. All three apparently weren't using it right because I didn't notice anything.
Because there's a girl coming this weekend who actually lives down near Atlantic City that I was hoping to meet up with last weekend, but she wasn't there.
Right.
She's going to be in town this weekend, so
And she has a tongue ring?
she does.
Ooh.
So I don't know if anything's going to happen. But
If she had a tongue ring, would you let something go on? Like, she doesn't have to look as good because she has a tongue ring.
a little bit, yeah. I'd have to say yeah. Because I automatically, and you probably should do this, I automatically lump them into the slightly more slutty category.
Right.
Even though that's probably not true.
Yeah, most girls aren't like, I got a tongue ring so I can sing better at church.
Yeah. Especially if you combine that with the tramp stamp on the middle lower back.
Which she has.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
All she needs is like a condom dispenser in her apartment.
Yeah, exactly. She has it on her waist like a holster.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen these new condoms they have? They have the strips that sort of...
Racing stripes?
No.
I'm for anything racing stripe.
Strips. They're
Mint flavored? They dissolve?
Is it like a condom, fruit roll up?
It's a condom with handles that you can... Not that you needed them.
Are you like...
So you can guide.
So
the little...
no one rolling anymore, just...
So the little pigeons can like put them on you?
So it's a condom fruit roll up.
Yeah, I don't even know, but I saw an ad in the...
It's like a cozy for your dick.
It's a cozy, you're hanging out. Oh, there we go.
When would you ever use handles on a condom?
I guess they're assuming that it's complicated, that when you're in the position, I'm fumbling with the... Fuck that,
Because they thought teenage pregnancy was linked to the lack of rolling ability.
If you can't figure out how to unroll a condom, you should not be having sex.
Yeah, I agree.
Although, if you can't figure out how to unroll a condom, you really shouldn't be procreating, so I guess you should have handles.
Of course, if you can't figure that stuff out, you're not going to figure out they shouldn't be having sex.
Right. This is a really big mind twister right now.
It's chicken before the fucking the egg.
Right. Yeah, I didn't hear about the handled condoms, but
Could you do a search for that?
yeah, sure.
No, but I could just go get the... I think it's in
The handled condom monthly?
No, it's a different... It's a new kind of condom.
Condom handle with care. Maybe that's it.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think I can find it.
No, it's...
Is it not called a handle? Is it called a wing?
No, it's... I forget the name of them, but... Anyway.
It'll be like those tampons with wings. Like those commercials, like tampons, but it has wings. It's a Trojan, but it has wings.
It's like Red Bull with a condom.
Yeah.
New condom? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. On to the next subject.
You know what another random thing I've seen just totally on random gadgets? If there's a gadget. You ever heard of electric cigarettes?
What?
No.
Do a search for it right now.
I've heard of electric lipstick.
I don't know.
AKA, I guess, a vibrator.
No. This is something...
Electric what?
Electric cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's a whole... Like, they have a Wikipedia page, which doesn't mean that much, but...
But don't cigarettes smoke themselves anyway?
No. This thing is like... So, basically...
It has nicotine in it? Or?
It's nicotine. You smoke in nicotine, but you don't get any other bad things you get from a cigarette.
Oh.
And you blow it out, and it doesn't blow out. All it blows out is basically air vapor.
So it's like a hookah.
So basically, they say you could smoke it anywhere because you're not actually blowing out smoke. So you can do it indoors. There's no smell or anything like that. And it's still bad for you because it's nicotine, but it has nothing. You don't have the added tar or rat shit that's in a cigarette.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So so then if people use that, does it eliminate like the taste and all that stuff that people have when they smoke? Like when you kiss a girl after she's been smoking,
I don't know. I don't know, and I think you still die. But But I don't know. It looks kind of cool. Like they have a.
I mean, if it can get rid of that taste, fucking, I would be like, okay, she smokes, but she doesn't taste bad.
It looks like such a good idea, though. I'm surprised it's not more popular.
What is this? X Factor?
X Factor is like the it's like Dancing with the Stars, but in Europe. And this guy was dancing and got a big heart on.
Oh,
No! No!
Oh my god!
What?
Yeah.
Is he a star?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess he is.
Dude.
Sean Johnson?
Dude.
Is that really his last name, or just for the
No. Sean Johnson is the woman. She's the gymnast.
Oh, she's hot apparently.
Yeah. Wait. So
Wait, to play the
he's what he should do is wear a fucking dance belt. So even if he does get a boner, it doesn't fucking pop out.
There's also a clip of Jean-Claude Van Damme doing the same thing, dancing and getting a boner, and he has to like cover himself and hide.
Well, seriously, when you get that close to a woman and you're fucking grinding, you know, you're not human if you.
You're on TV and all, and like.
Got on back for your scores, guys. Wait.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's
You really given us a
This is like.
Why is? I have a question.
tricks. And
Why is the dude wearing Umbros?
flying around like I can't believe it.
Why is it like 5 minutes after the dance routine and he's like not calmed down at all?
As well. So sometimes
What are you trying to push it down? Or like,
Yeah, dude. Once you
your
get like
hand there.
your hand be down here or something.
No, he's just chilling. It's, you know, it's just there.
When I watch you, I'm just completely taken.
They don't address it at all, right?
They don't.
I don't know.
Say anything.
Well, I mean, our television's not involved that much. They would not address it. Howard Stern would address it.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude,
now, the
you're an alright
gymnastics
dancer.
were
You
great
got a
and the
fucking
flips
hard
were
on right
wonderful,
now.
but this is about a little bit more light on the feet. And this
This is
week,
like
I think
10
it
minutes
wasn't
later.
quite your forte.
Like they're really just talking up a storm.
Well, what you did very well, but for me, there were too many tricks. A little bit more dancing needed.
Yes.
And more boners.
Scores, guys. Wait.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wait, maybe that was on purpose. It was like a joke, like a fake, like.
That almost looked like a fake boner. I don't know.
I
It
don't
was so
know.
absurd. Did they ask her about it at the interview?
Their shoes after
I don't know. You want to see Van Damme with it too?
I don't even know if I want to see that.
I've waited my whole life for this.
Oh,
That's got to be.
what?
Does he have a boner while fighting terrorists?
He does that slow motion split. Oh,
What the hell?
God. Yeah, it's freaking Van Damme. First of all, this looks like the worst show on the face of the planet.
You ever see Van Damme Friday?
Yeah, Van Damme Fridays. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, I don't know if it's hard not to.
What the hell? What's that guy looking at?
I don't know.
Is he shooting a porn? Or like, he's like with the camera down low. This isn't the best visual for radio.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna stop watching videos now.
Oh no, he at least bent over a little bit.
Yeah, he tried to cover it, so. You know.
For the next week's episode of Jay's show, we're gonna just watch the first season of Lost.
Yeah. Oh damn! Look what he did.
I got another video.
Oh man.
Professional magician Manny Lindenfield, there are
This
two
one at least
kinds
has
of
announcing.
job-related disasters.
So this guy is doing like a trick where he puts like he has like 3 cups, and one of them has like a spike on it, and they blindfold him and they cover the cups, and then he slams his hand down on the one without the spike because he's a magician. He knows which one it is.
1, bungling a trick.
But this guy,
And 2, bungling a trick that involves a razor-sharp blade.
yeah, he's not the best at this trick apparently. So he's got like a switchblade. He's putting it on the cup right now.
Today,
Oh,
at a
is he
conference
really
center
gonna
in
cut
Tel Aviv,
himself?
Israel,
He
Manny
might.
sets up a
I
routine
don't really wanna
called
see
the
this.
spike effect.
You ever see Chris Angel?
Basically, a
Yeah.
knife that you
guy's fucking-
hide on one of one
I
of
was
4
watching,
stands,
he had
and
this
then
thing
you
where-
cover all 4 stands with paper tubes.
He had this thing where he was throwing a bandana off a building, and he was going to get at the bottom of the building before the bandana got there. Mm-hmm. And like all these different ways he could do it. Like if he jumped off the building, well, if he jumped off, he'd beat it by a couple seconds. Other than that, there's no way to beat it. Of course, he does it because he's
Right,
mind
he's
freak.
Chris Angel, yeah.
But it's just so like his tricks go beyond anything. Like it's almost like he needs an element of like it couldn't. Maybe it's not a trick. It's so like absurd. Like
Right. He makes.
It's so absurd that like it's like he's gonna like transform someone into like a frog next. That's gonna be the trick. Like
Well, at least he's keeping it different, not doing the same old shit. This guy, all right,
Okay,
now he's
so-
blindfolded.
this grand illusion is about to become a very real disaster.
I mean, oh my god.
Oh, damn it!
So he just slammed on the blade.
Holy shit,
and
he's stupid.
It kind of went through the back of his
hand. Power down on one of those bags. And I realized
it's sticking up out of the back of his hand.
Oh, dude.
And
no.
And the crowd thinks it's part of the show, so they're like laughing.
You know what's worse? The video of him doing Russian roulette later, he's terrible at this game.
Yeah. That was his last performance ever. Yeah. So that was a very, very... I don't know how he did that trick.
Yeah.
He made a hole appear in his hand.
I do not think that you did what you wanted to do.
He's like,
I can make the hole disappear in my hand in 8 to 10 weeks.
All right, I'm done with the audio news stories. BC introduces a grade worse than F.
Wait, BC?
Boston College.
Oh, I was trying to figure out what the hell BC was.
Before Christ.
Before Christ is judging us now?
Actually, I think it's British Columbia.
Oh.
I should read articles before I just... Anyway.
Why even have a grade below F? Why don't you just kick the person out of school?
Because they really wanted to destroy kids' self-esteem and dignity. So
this grade means you're really, really fucking stupid. We actually didn't have this grade before you handed this paper in.
You're so dumb, we made a special grade just for you.
What is it?
It is FD. They had to tack the D on after the F.
And that just, what does that mean? That you got below 50%?
I guess. It just means you're so fucking stupid that the worst possible grade a student can receive ever.
Ever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's for dishonesty.
Oh. So you failed and you're dishonest?
Right. It's like...
Don't usually in life...
plagiarizing and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, like if you cheat and you get caught.
Isn't life usually like there's high success related to dishonesty? Like there's like an A+ and a D?
Well, that's... you don't get caught.
A plus D.
Because that, like...
Yeah.
You don't really hear about like the poor guy who also is dishonest. Like, that's how I got poor, because he was dishonest.
Right.
How about the CD? I mean, come on. I've had plenty of those.
I was on TV once because... apparently, like 30 engineering students at my school all cheated on a test and all put the same exact answers. So the teacher was like, I had 30 people all get the same answers, and they found out they were all cheating. So I was walking through campus at like 8 in the morning going to my class, and the news reporters were there, and apparently it was big news. I didn't hear about it. And they're like, what do you think about the scandal over at the whatever building? And I just started rambling because I didn't know what they were talking about. I'm like, yeah, you got to study and you can't be doing this stuff and it's wrong. And, people work hard for this and you can't just cheat your way through life. And I'm just going off. It's 6 o'clock. It's on the news. And they like show me and they're showing my interview. And I had no idea what even happened until I got home that night.
You're like, they cut it right before I went on about Rwanda.
Yeah, exactly. They were probably like, that fucking asshole, not knowing that I had absolutely no idea what I was talking about.
This is the best we could do.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I heard about in my college also, there was some kind of thing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But there was everyone had to make a graph for the assignment, and I guess the person who everyone copied off, fucked up the graph. So every graph looked really fucked up. So it was like, wow, you all obviously cheated because you all would have this fun.
Why would you copy off the stupid kid?
Apparently, the people copying weren't that bright either.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know. It was like the lacrosse team or something like that. It was a huge scandal.
Of course.
Yeah, it wasn't like the math league. All that
right. Exactly. All right. I think that's about it. Right? Do you guys have anything else you want to go over? We could go over the man who drove a snowmobile under influence. A man drove a snowmobile under influence. All right.
In Utah they made a law that texting while driving is the equivalent of drinking while driving.
Okay.
If you get into an accident.
Awesome.
All right, I can see that.
Yeah.
They should have text walking too, because people do that. Walk right into you.
Yeah.
Not paying attention. People can't handle walking normally. They should not be doing anything else.
But it's kind of like you get to prison and they're like, what'd you do? I stabbed a cop. What'd you do? I typed LOL.
Yeah. That's where you have to make up a much better story, because if that shit gets around, you are the...
Did I say? I meant LOL, bitch. That's what I typed.
Yeah, LOL, motherfucker.
Yeah.
LOL, or I'll stab your ass, bitch.
Then you become someone's bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. What's up? Where was all your calls? What's up?
I don't know. Nobody called.
Super Seeker, what's up? I'm on the show.
Why don't we get any callers?
Complete bullshit.
They're boycotting me.
First, you don't vote enough so that I'm in 11th, which is just completely ridiculous.
Fucking 11th.
Now you don't call in. Ridiculous.
Dude. Who's not voting? Go out there and vote. You gotta vote.
Complete bullshit. I put in all this work and you don't even vote. Well.
Vote.
Can't you, like, maybe make a campaign and ask for some of the votes from American Idol? Maybe you can siphon some of those off for you?
Yeah, like a trade. I'll vote for your American Idol shithead if you vote for this shithead right here. I think that's an even trade.
That seems fair.
I'll put in a call for Sanjaya.
What's he doing now?
I don't know, man.
I don't know what any
that
of
was
them are
hilarious shit when that was happening, though.
What's the other one? Wong, or the guy, the Asian dude that like sang,
William Hung.
William Hung, yeah.
He made an album.
Shake Your Bomb on. What did he do?
He did all the hits. He did the Ricky Martin song.
He did a Radiohead cover, didn't he?
What, was he retarded?
No.
Really?
He's something wrong with him. He's not normal.
He wasn't like the guy from Mask?
No, I don't think so.
No, he was mildly retarded.
Really?
I mean, I don't know. I have any proof of this. It's just like I heard him interviewed. I mean, the proof is in the interview.
Yeah.
He wasn't special?
He was special.
Slightly special.
He had to have been.
I mean, the executive of the music company must be like, why is the why do we have the retarded dude like cutting an album here?
And why did he just sell 100,000 copies of the album? I get people like, oh, you know, this is a funny novelty thing to have. But then you get home and you have this shitty CD. Like, would you ever put it on? Do you think anybody, like, 100,000 people bought the CD. Do you think anybody played it?
Hey, guys, you want to hear Highway to Hell by Corky?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's going to listen to that.
It's just such a weird, like, concept.
You put it on, your friend's like, all right, take it off. I get it.
I mean, it must be like, if they sold 100,000 copies, say, it must be 100,000 people who are like, I've got a great gag gift.
Yeah.
And like the gag gift market must make like tons of money on it.
You know what? You have too much money. Give me the $15 you spent on that shit, because I will put it to better use. I will buy a webcam that gets more than a shoulder, an arm, and a head. How about that?
Wait, but who's watching? Nobody's watching.
There are 5 people watching.
Oh, awesome.
I
Yeah.
have 5 fingers.
Yeah, see?
But they can see you. They can see you. They can see me.
I don't care. Fuck them. All right. Well, that's about it for today's show. We will be back next Wednesday with Leon and another human being who will be somebody. How about that for promotion, huh?
Yes, we'll be somebody.
Another person.
Wait, you're including Leon in the people category? He's a person?
He's a person. This is the new schedule now. First week of the month, we got Marc.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we didn't make the big announcement because if you've been on the forums, you've seen it. First week of every month is Marc. Second week of every month is Leon. The third week of every month is Peter. And the fourth week of every month is Bri.
Bye.
What happens on a leap year?
What happens on a month with 5 Wednesdays like this month? Oh, the first month I do this, I didn't plan for 5-week month. Fuck. 5th week will be humans.
You, the listener, will vote on the 5th week.
Yeah.
There you go. Post on the forums.
Mr. Hung is going to be your 5th.
William Hung is going to be the 5th week guest.
Tell all your friends.
He will be singing the best of the Beach Boys.
Where the hell? Wizard and Cocoa.
Stop it.
Inside out.
You
Living Villa Loca.
You know what? You should just. I know the show's about to end. And you begin the show with that thing like hello, hello, hello.
Yeah.
Can you explain that says goodbye, goodbye, goodbye?
Yeah.
It'd be a cool recording. Like it would really wrap the show up.
You think it would pull everything together?
Yeah.
I do have a goodbye song.
No, do Britney Spears Bye Bye Bye.
Yeah, you think I have that on my fucking... I'm so insulted. God damn you.
Come on.
No, I'm playing the one goodbye song I have. Unless that Beatles song is what? Hello, goodbye.
You say hello, I say goodbye.
I could talk over all the parts they say hello.
Sure.
No, I'll just do this.
You say beep.
Yeah.
Is that a fart sound?
Bass.
So this is off of William Hung's album?
Yep.
Now it's time to say goodbye to Dora and his kid. Thank you folks for kindly doing stop and dropping in.
Jay.